Alrighty, guys, it's about to get real for Palantir stock as the company set to report earnings on the 5th, which is this upcoming Monday. We're going to break down the charts here, everything I'm looking at when it comes to the charts for Palantir heading into earnings. So hit that like button, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and you might as well get up to 15 stocks from Moo, each up to $2,000. Check out that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/moo. Get your stocks. We'll talk more about that later. And with that being said, cheers for my empty cup of coffee, guys. I'm going to need another one here pretty soon. And let's dive right into the video. So check it out. It's about 2:15 right now on the East Coast on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Not really, actually, guys. It's looking a bit gloomy outside, a bit rainy, but hey, it is what it is. At least the stock market's green after we had Meta report earnings yesterday, and Amazon and Apple, although Apple's not doing really much of anything right now, but we do have Meta up 22% almost, and Amazon up almost 8%. Yeah, talk about some crazy green as the S&P's up 1.2, and we have the NASDAQ up almost 2% on the day. So Palantir right now, let's talk about Palantir, guys. Break down the charts and go over how we're looking heading into earnings. Palantir's up 3.5% right now as it's right under $17 per share. Looks like we're at $16.90, and this thing's been pretty quiet. I'm not gonna lie, you guys probably know as well, these past couple of days, past couple of weeks even for Palantir have been pretty flat. You guys can see back in the beginning of this year, which was about a month ago at this point, we were at about $16.50, $17. Then we chopped around there for a couple of weeks. We shot up. We then shot up to about $18. Now back to about $16.50. We're trying to push 17 right now. But pretty much, guys, for the entire 2024 year so far, for the month that we've seen, Palantir's been between $16 to about $17. And yeah, it did pop off to 18, but that didn't last too long at all. So we've been, again, pretty flat throughout the entire year right now, kind of waiting for some overall direction on the stock. We can see clearly the resistance that I just drew out here. We really haven't popped over 17 much, except for that one time we got to 18. So it looks like we're going right back to $17 right now. It looks like that is where we're about to test in real time. And if we do break out of there, guys, which at this point, the markets are about to close in about an hour and 45 minutes for me making this video, so we're probably not going to break out of it. It's going to come down to how the earnings are and how the stock reacts after earnings. But let's say after earnings come, we break out of 17, we start pushing the mid-high 17s, we break past 18, that's going to be a breakout spot for Palantir. But as of now, it's kind of just the calm before the storm, which doesn't really surprise me as, again, we're just waiting to see earnings come out. We're just waiting to see how the numbers look. And if you pull up the 4-hour chart, let me show you guys this very quickly. Let me clear the drawing set. You guys probably know, if I draw out, we could see a channel here. Let me draw this out. You guys notice how we're still holding higher lows, and we're in this channel. You guys can see here, technically, we held a higher low at $16 a couple of days ago, which is great. And now we're just waiting for the confirmation, again, like I said, of direction, right? Do we break and start going to the top of this channel, which obviously could come with strong earnings, maybe strong guidance, or do we break under the channel, and maybe start going under 16, 15.50? That'd be obviously not good for the bulls in the short term. But as of now, we're not really seeing any signs of a sell-off. In fact, again, we're up almost 4%. Now the bulls are fighting to actually break the 180 SMA. We're testing it right now. But with earnings coming up just on Monday, we don't have much time. We don't have much trading left before earnings. It's going to come down to earnings, guys. And if we do ultimately, again, like I said, break $17.50, $18, we could start ripping on Palantir to the upside, that is. So let me set my alert. Mark is at we're above $18. I'll do another one at $17.50. Why not? Mark is at we're above $17.50. And we can also see here on Palantir, guys, we have a wedge. Let me clear the drawing set quickly and show you guys this wedge. You know, it's pretty much similar to what we just talked about. We have higher lows being made, but more recently, since the middle end of November, we've had lower highs. You guys can see this right here. Lower highs being made, and you know what direction. It all comes down to what direction are we going to pick. If we do break above the 180 SMA, $17.50, $18, we start getting out of that wedge, we could be moving a lot higher from that point. And of course, we'll cover this again on Sunday, and we'll dive deeper into what earnings, you know, in terms of EPS and revenue guidance, what is expected from, you know, the earnings on Monday. And I think they're Monday morning, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check here, guys. Nope, they're after the bell. Excuse me, guys. So we will have all Monday of trading as well, intraday. So we'll get more price action. Maybe, who knows, maybe Palantir starts breaking out before earnings. But I do expect, I don't know, maybe we do get a huge move. We could for sure, but I personally expect things to be a little bit kind of calm on Monday before the numbers come out. I could be wrong. Time will tell. But either way, my alerts are set. Earnings are coming out Monday after the bell, so we have all day trading Monday, and of course, about an hour, 40 minutes left of today. So we'll see how Palantir does end up playing out. And we'll cover the earnings and, again, all those estimates on Sunday night. So make sure you guys subscribe for Sunday's video. Hit that notification bell. We're trying to get the 50,000 subs this year. I know it's a bit of a lofty goal, but I do believe we could hit that here this year on YouTube, guys. So let me just quickly look at some indexes here, maybe some stocks, as we do have a little bit more time for this video. Let me look quickly at what's going on here. Dow Jones is up around 0.5%. Did we hit another all-time high on the Dow today, guys? It sure looks like we did, guys. 38,730 is another all-time high for the Dow. We just hit that literally 5 minutes ago. So Dow looks like it's getting closer and closer to that 40,000 level, which is a big, big level for the Dow Jones. You know, just it's one of those milestone levels for the Dow, right? 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, and of course, now we're almost at 40,000. Like I said, the S&P SPY, looking at that one, is almost at 500, which is crazy. $500 as the S&P index. Let's pull that up. It's almost at 5,000 points. You guys notice that, which is wild. NASDAQ is almost at 18,000. I mean, when will this hit 20? I mean, this is pretty close to 20,000 now. I mean, obviously, we don't know when that's going to hit, but, that'd be crazy if we do hit 20, because we just hit 10,400 in the end of 2022. So about a year and a half ago, guys, not even, we were at 10,400 on the NASDAQ. And think about it. It's almost at 20K. This goes to show how quick these indexes could double. I know it's crazy, but this almost has doubled off the lows, which is just mind-blowing from just about a year and a half ago. Think about that. It's not like a decade went by or something, 5 years even. About a year and a half went by, and the NASDAQ's almost gone. Now, granted, it hasn't hit 20K yet, but from 10,400 to almost 18,000 points, I mean, guys, that's almost a double up in a year and a half, which is unbelievable. So the NASDAQ is looking really good. Russell is still behind. As you guys know, we're still a bit off the all-time highs on the Russell, but that could be coming, for all we know, later this year. Time will tell, guys. And again, like we've talked about over the past couple of videos, maybe I mentioned it earlier in this video, Meta and Amazon and a lot of these big tech names, maybe not so much Google and Apple, but, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, NVIDIA, not Tesla, but those 3-4 are really carrying these indexes right now. As we have Meta up over 21% right now. We have Amazon up a whopping 8%. We have Microsoft pretty much at all-time highs. that, that company hit all-time highs a couple days ago. So this is what's really carrying the markets right now. And, we'll see how long this train lasts in the short term before we get some sort of pullback. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to hit that like button and subscribe, of course. And don't forget to get your free stocks from Moomoo, up to 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. Use that link down below, or just go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks, and fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And by the way, each of those could be valued up to $2,000, guys. So get on it. Use that Moomoo link down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys later.